Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas. I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia, and of course we are back with another awesome music video for you today, and we're going to be checking out another Rage Against the Machine song, and we'll just dive straight into it. It's Sleep Now in the Fire. So here's the main riff. You probably recognize this one. That's a banger, straight off the bat. And to play that, nice and simple, you get your open A string, you get the 7th fret on your D string, which is the same note but in a higher register, or timbre, or timber as some people say, but yeah, just a higher register, so same note. Then we want to get your 5th fret on that D, and just flick between them, and we're playing both the strings at once, so the open A and the 7th fret on the D and the 5th fret, and we go. So you can hear the A is kind of this drone that's underneath it, and you've got that. And then the next part is you want to grab your pointer and head on over to the old 5th fret on the G and the B as well, if you want to grab that. Give it a tiny bend on both of those guys, just to make it a bit more launchy. And then back to that 7th fret on the D string. And that should give you something like this. So we're getting there. Hopefully it sounds something like. And that gets us to the final little tagger of the riff that sends it off, which is. What we're doing there again is we've got those fingers that are on the G and the B, but we want to introduce our ring finger, of course, and we send him up to the 7th fret on that same set of strings, so the G and the B on the 7th fret. Give that a bit of a bend to make it a bit more raunchy. So a bit of back and forth between the 7th and the 5th. And then a bit of back and forth between the 7th and the 5th on the D. We are raging against the machine, and we are shutting down Wall Street with that riff, so be sure to check it out. The next part, of course, of the song is the verse, and from the best I've been able to figure it out, and yeah, use your discretion on this, is we just hit up a big octave chord. Now normally we've been doing some octave chords down around here, but this time we're doing an octave chord all the way up here. So I'm going to get you to send your 14th fret on the G with your pointer, and depending on how your stretching's going, you can do a ring finger up to the 17th fret on the high E, and you play them together and you give them a bit of a play both of them together. If you want to go all out, you could put the 12th fret on the A, the 14th fret on the G, and the 17th fret on the high E, so you get that extra sort of bassy note in there. So you just sort of play the lot down, and then on your way up you just sort of hit that high note again. That should get you across the line either way you play that. And it's probably not exactly what the guitarist in Rage Against the Machine does, and it's probably not how he plays it, but like I said, that's how I've always played it, and I've been able to get away with it this long. So, yeah, use your discretion. And again, at the end of the day, whatever sounds right to you and whatever fits what you're playing is right. Like there's like music and is subjective, so whatever you feel sounds right, play that. But this is just a guide. Like, don't take this as gospel any day of the week. I hope no one out there takes anything in my music lessons as gospel. That'd be scary. But that will get you, if not across the line, it'll give you a base to, work it out better than I've been able to. And yeah, just grab it, run with it, and make it better. And yeah, that's the best advice I can give you. Now, for the guitar solo in the song, it's no surprise that being a Rage Against the Machine song, the guitar solo is going to be somewhat unorthodox. In this particular song, I've watched a few live shows and stuff like that, and essentially what the guitarist in Rage Against the Machine does is he gets his guitar and it's cranked up to the max, right, on the amp, the guitar, the settings, the lot, and he holds the guitar up to the amp and just uses the feedback from the amp to generate this noise, that little noise. Now, not all of us, guitarists at home have the luxury of having a high gain amp that we can crank up to 11 and play at home, because we've got neighbours and stuff like that, and I'm sure they enjoy our intent and the music and stuff like that, but sometimes that luxury is not always there, or for whatever reason your setup might not allow high gain feedback madness. So in the event that you don't have that, you can always try this. And again, this is what I do, and I've been able to get away with doing this. So yeah, is hit up again our friend at the 17th fret on the E string and just go. And just give that a couple of whacks. In order to simulate the pitch modifications that he does, you go. Something like that, just whatever sounds right, it's like. Just whatever sounds right to you and whatever you can get away with at the time. Either that, or you could just give it a big old. You could try that as well. Probably doesn't fit the song, but whatever sounds right to you, and yeah, like I said, whatever you can get away with on the day. So that should get you across the line in terms of Sleep Now in the Fire. And yeah, I'd really like to thank my friend Chris, who introduced me to this song, and just we used to play it a lot, and I mean a lot. Like good times. Anyway, on that note, we haven't been able to shut down Wall Street today, or maybe we have, who knows. Either way, I hope that helps you out in terms of, just giving you some ideas about playing the song and how to make some of those wacky sounds from Rage Against the Machine's guitarist. And yeah, just keep on, making some sounds, and at the end of the day, just playing some music and enjoying it and having fun with your friends. And yeah, that's what the main thing is. So on that note, like and subscribe and comment, all that stuff. I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts on what they think of this song and their experience with it, and also just shout it out loud if you like some rock and roll, because you've come to the right place if you have. Thanks so much everyone for watching, and I'll tell you what, in the meantime, I'm getting a bit tired, so I'm going to go sleep now in the fire.